That was definitely last night from the winds in that storm. I was glad to not be in my tent, but I do have a lot to say about my stay, but I'll wait till I take a break and have a place where I can talk properly about it. Didn't sleep that well. Slept well when I fell asleep, but it took me a long time to fall asleep. I'm tired, but good news, I'm making good time. I'm probably like 7 miles in already. Not much to see. Shenandoah's very much the same trail all the way through. So that's it for now. Trail's that way. Just came to the ranger station to chug some water, keep a leader on me. 6 miles to the wayside. I'm gonna go there, take a long break. That's about it. I'm tired. All right. Oh, I gotta get used to this green tunnel of Virginia. I know I've stated tired and I have more to say about my stay later once I take this break, but I'm in a bad mood too, just because I'm underslept. Kind of fucking cranky. But I've kind of, because I'm tired and in a bad mood, I've just kind of hiked. So the miles are flowing off, which is good. But the wayside will be nice, big long break. Treat myself to food, and then I'm ready to get out of the Shenandoahs. Like, I just need a change of scenery. It's the same shit, and then Skyline Drive, and not much has changed. You know, easy terrain, but nothing special, not many views, especially as I go south here. So I got like just over 5 miles to the wayside. I'm just gonna crank that out, listen to podcasts, keep going, and then reassess the day when I get there. But I'll be like right around 15 miles when I get there, so biting off miles, as I said. All right. It's actually a nice little stealth spot, even though it's around the trail, but you don't get many of those through the Shenandoahs. A lot of rocky, uneven terrain, so not many places to camp, aside from the shelters and the campgrounds that you have to pay for. Shelters you don't, but they're kind of spread out. All right, I am under 3 miles. Gonna get this wayside and decide what I want to do for the rest of the day and where I'm gonna stay for the night. Have ideas, but nothing set in stone. And the trail is much more quiet today. So first two, yesterday as well, but especially the first 2 days through the Shenandoahs were a lot of northbound hikers. Couple today, but not like it's been. So I don't know if this bubble is waning down, but interesting. Or I don't know if the weather has anything to do with it last night, but today's beautiful, so we shall see. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, I see ya. I almost fucking stepped on ya. It's the second one on this hike. First one was in Pennsylvania that I stepped really close to. Holy fuck. Gets you going. It kind of takes a second to hit you. But like my trekking pole came really close to it and I saw it at the last second. And I jumped the other side of the trail and it didn't start rattling until after I went by and was trying to get a video and got a little closer, but whew. All right. That could cause some damage. All right, I'm gonna go this wayside. As I said, take a break. Fucking, whew, need to cool off. Yeah, watch out. People that left the comment that this little maintenance road is the easiest, most direct way to the wayside. It'd be past the side trail if you're going Nobos before it for me going Sobo. So apparently that other trail is steep and long, so this makes it easy. Pop in, get a break, and as I said, decide what I'm doing with the rest of my day. It's right around 4. I don't know if it's just before, just after, but that gives you a little time frame. And I think I'm over 15 miles now for the day. All right. I think that's all for now. This little access road back to the trail. Burger, and I got the iconic blackberry milkshake. It was broken at the other wayside. That lifted my spirits a little bit. A lot. I'm just didn't sleep well, so kind of hitting that burnout, or first burnout of the trip. So yeah, the hostel, I knew what I was getting into. It said $25. It was pretty clear that it was a barn, and it kept me out of the elements. But all that rain, like the sides of the barn had like gaps. You probably see it in the video, and everything in there got wet. The carpet that you could like sleep on the floor, where you could blow up your sleeping pad and sleeping bag, like was soaked, and everything just smelled like it already smelled like a barn, and then it just made it smell like a wet barn. And it took me a while to just get comfortable and fall asleep. Like I was up past 2 a.m. I took a Benadryl. I was like, all right, I gotta get to sleep. I couldn't. So I'm tired too, and it's been a long push. Tomorrow isn't even complete. Saturday, today's Thursday, so Saturday will complete 4 weeks, and I'll hit, if everything goes to plan, I'm getting to Waynesboro tomorrow, and I will hit 500 miles in less than 4 weeks. So I've been going, so it's kind of natural to have this little burnout, but I don't want to, like, I'm trying to say it as a way if they heard it as an improvement, like just to kind of have tarps to waterproof it. And then dinner, they charged $15 for dinner, which I did because there's nothing else around, and it was like chicken salad. It was good food, but like, I don't know, I wanted a hot meal. And then they didn't get there till like 9, and you have to go in the house to shower. So it was like 9:20, and they're like, yeah, if you want to shower. And I was like already in my sleeping clothes. I was like, no, like I'll just take that up in the morning. And they're like, do you need to do laundry? And I said the same thing. I was like, I'm gonna be in Waynesboro. At that point I was like yawning, but then I couldn't fall asleep because it was a little adventurous, but something I'll remember. So, and they were great people. So interesting stay, to say the least. And the lack of sleep. Like I slept 5 hours, if that. It got to me. But that's the adventure of it. You're gonna have some places that are different, and doesn't even say anything about the place. It could just be not the style for me. But a 0 day is coming. As I said, the girlfriend will visit. We're going to get a Airbnb, and her mom actually said she wants to treat us to a nice 2 nights away. So we're going to get something simple. Not like we're going to go luxury, but that is nice to help the budget, to get that as a treat. So that'll be like Monday night. So I'm probably going to push a big day Monday and get there in the late afternoon. And then we'll have Monday, Tuesday all night. And then I can take my time Wednesday before she leaves to drive back. And I start hiking again. So 2 options right now. There's in 3 miles, there's the campground, but you got to pay. If I get there and there's a bunch of through hikers, just get lucky and they say, hey, we have a spot, maybe I consider it. Otherwise, it's 9.5 once I get back to the trail. I have to walk this Forest Service road to a shelter. And it's after 5, but I'm probably just gonna do that unless something spontaneous, as I said, comes up. So they'll be getting in close to dark, but I should have plenty of time. And being tired, it almost makes it easy to just put your head down and hike. I don't know if that makes sense, but all day I've just been too tired to like even think. I just put a podcast in and just go. So it'll probably catch up to me tomorrow, the lack of sleep last night. But yeah, burnout. I know it's going to be tough. Not every day is going to be great. I'm still enjoying it, and I'm ready to be out of the Shenandoahs. Waynesboro will be nice just because the waysides are nice, but the scenery is just the same, and the lack of camping, it sucks that like I couldn't go like halfway to the shelter, and maybe I can find a stealth site. I know people have, but they're few and far between unless you want to go bushwhacking off trail to now I'm off track, to find a spot. So yeah, need a little laughter. I think also not having anyone same faces. So I've already kind of told people with the heat it might be a 3-legged flip-flop. So maybe I'll get another couple 100 miles and consider flipping up north and saving some miles down south, just to have some people to have friends and see them multiple times and catch up. So that's where I'm at. I'm gonna hike. My arm really hurts. This is a shoulder workout. So the parking for it is right up there, and the AT is right down here. So again, you have a couple sites back here, tent pads. Why not set up a couple through hiker only sites? 1 night only. You register, you pay per person. There's so many sites in there, just not to have to pay $30 for the site. Why not expand that so you can fit 3-4 tents in it and just say, hey, yeah, it's AT hiker group sites only, $5, $10, whatever. That way people hiking by themselves don't have to spend $30 on a campsite. I'm tired. I wanted to stay, but I kept telling myself if I go now, it's probably 6:45, maybe slightly after. Gives me a 2-hour head start on Waynesboro tomorrow. It would be a really long day if I stayed here. If I do these 6.1, 6.2, whatever it is, then it's like a just over 20 mile day. So I know I'd push it either way, because I want to be done with the Shenandoahs. So I'm going to trudge out, hopefully get this done in 2 hours, set up, and then I'll be 6 miles closer tomorrow morning. Yeah, I don't know. Is my idea unreasonable? Just a couple at each campground for thru hikers, and they'll probably spend money at the camp store. Who knows, maybe some of the ones will buy firewood, but whatever. I'll be out of here tomorrow. All right, let's try to get this done. Yeah. .7 to go. It's 8:13. Using all the daylight again, but man, said it before and I'll say it again. In the summer, this time is the best. Some nights it's nice to enjoy it, not hiking and sitting at camp, but sometimes it is nice to just walk through at this time. Sets me up for Waynesboro. Haven't decided where I'm going to stay. I have a bunch of options, and the Chinese buffet, heard it only a few times, but obviously I'm going against everyone, so you know, you get it here and there. But in 2016 everyone was talking about it. I want to say people are talking about it starting from like Hot Springs, so I'm going to get myself a nice Chinese buffet in Waynesboro, but I got a lot to do before that. Yeah. All right. Oh, less than a half mile. That I think that's Blackrock. That view is wild. I timed it like perfect for sunset, so didn't remember that from my 2016 hike. Didn't expect it, so that was a cool surprise. I'm gonna go. Hopefully I know there's tent pads, but hopefully there's one available. Set up my tent, get all my stuff ready, eat a light meal because I had that wayside food, Jesus, and you know, the usual drill, throwing his in, relax, and then get ready for bed. Maybe edit a little bit on my phone, maybe not, because I'm tired. I don't know the exact mileage, but 23 or 24 for the day, and I didn't start till like 10:30, so maybe next week, and don't hold me to this, maybe after the 0 I'll try to be a little disciplined and wake up early, but that's a maybe. Maybe I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. All right, that's good for now.